Welcome to IDB, everybody. It is Andrew here, and just in time to be through this ridiculously cold winter, we've got a couple pairs of gloves for you, which is not something we'd normally feature on this channel. But one, this is from a company called Mujjo, which if you haven't seen in the past, they make some amazing leather cases for iPhones. I'm currently actually rocking that on my iPhone 10. So they make great leather products in general, especially cases, but these two pairs of gloves are also specially made to work with touchscreens and the capacitive touchscreens that are on your phones. They have a special formulation on them that makes them touchscreen capable without having to put that little bit of odd metallic thread that you normally see on the fingerprints. So this whole glove, any finger will work on your phone using that special coating. As these informative cards say, they are touchscreen gloves, and these ones here happen to be in a size 8. There is a little size guide on their website. You can find that down below to actually find the correct size that you may need for your specific hands. It's always good to have them fit. Other than just really premium leather, which I've pretty much come to expect from them, they also have a lot of other little touches that I just find really nice. I like the way that the clasps close on the actual gloves themselves, and they just overall feel really soft and a premium pair. Like, I've been looking for a nice pair of warm leather gloves, and this is definitely up there with some of the nicest ones that I've tried. Notice there's nothing kind of blazoned on the fingerprints that make them look like they're capacitive. And the little clasps themselves, they close using magnets, just really nice, subtle, soft magnets. Like, they're not big and bulky, they clip on really easily, and just makes it really nice to use these gloves. As far as fit goes, I found them to fit pretty true to size. When I measured them and I picked out the correct size, they fit well, but there was one little obstruction that was a little bit difficult, and that was on my Apple Watch. It was a little bit tight on my wrist with my actual Apple Watch there. It wasn't a big deal. I simply actually just made my watch a little bit larger and slid it back a little bit on my wrist, and it fit pretty well. As far as using them, it actually works really well. I was impressed with how smooth these gloves worked, and they weren't as obtrusive and obnoxious as some of the other cheaper gloves that I've tried out. I mean, you're still using gloves, so it's still not perfect, but between texting with both my hands, one with a glove and one without, I was actually pretty good at typing, so it actually worked quite well, and I've been testing this a little while, and I've had no real issues using these gloves. Now, I totally understand if you don't like leather gloves. They're not for everyone. That's why Mujjo also makes a more traditional pair of gloves, a more affordable pair of gloves, which is their dual layer touchscreen gloves. So it's a lot of the same basic things. The clasp, again, is just a little button magnet instead of just kind of a manual button. I find like the standard buttons, like the clippy type ones, they can be a bit difficult to put on and off, especially when you're already wearing the gloves. So I found the magnets to work a lot better. These ones are also really easy to put on and off, and they're actually really warm. Tested these out quite a bit, especially in this Northeast Ohio winter. It's been pretty nuts. I've been using both these gloves to take the dog out for walks, cleaning out the car, shoveling, all the basic things. Here's some nice B-roll footage. Wiping off some cars. Oh, look at that. Look how warm my hands are. They were actually quite warm even with all the snow and these crazy low temperatures that we've been seeing. Both sets of gloves kept us amply warm and were able to do all the basic tasks that I would expect to do with a glove. I had enough dexterity to be able to move stuff around, grab things, drive in with pretty much no issues. And of course, the biggest benefit being able to actually use my phone with gloves on there. Now think about, with the lack of Touch ID, you're left with Face ID to unlock your phone. So now I can just swipe up, I'm automatically in, I don't have to take my gloves off to actually unlock my phone with Touch ID. It just does it automatically, get in there, and I can answer calls, do all the other basic things that I would not be able to do with other leather gloves or even just many other plain gloves that are out there. So winter is still not over yet. We still have some time. So if you're looking for some really solid new gloves, you're tired of these cold weather and not being able to use your phone, at the same time, you have to go take your dog out for I don't even know how many walks throughout the day. Definitely take a look at these. Based on just their build quality of their phone cases, I absolutely love their gloves just as much. You can find links for both pairs down below in the description, and let us know what you think, or if you have another pair of favorite touchscreen gloves down in the comments. Till next time, this is Andrew for IDB.